Ty Mo has this question. How do we reconcile money paid now to save money later? So he puts interest costs in brackets. How do we reconcile money paid now to save money later? What if you don't have the extra funds now to pay down your mortgage?
Wow, wow, wow. What a question. All right, folks, we're going to go over that. And I'm going to use this example to help us to understand that. We're going to bring up this one because it's easy. All right, so here we go. We got $200,000 at 6%. The payment is $1199.10. We're going to scroll down to payment number one. And do you know how many people ask me, what if I don't have any extra money? What most people mean by that is, what if I don't have a lot of extra money? That's generally what we're talking about. And when they ask me that question, I ask two questions after that. Are you having to use your credit cards to pay your bills? In other words, can you pay off all of your bills every month on what you're making? Generally, the answer is yes. And then I said, are you sure you're not using your credit cards to make up any differences? They said, yeah. Are you tapping into your savings to make up any differences to pay your bills? And they say, no. Okay. I can pay my bills with my income. So here's what I mean by that. If you can pay your bills with your income, then you can use the system, because if you're tracking your spending and your income, you will be able to say, this is how much we spend on food, this is how much we spend on gasoline, this is how much we spend on having some fun. And then we put all those numbers in. If we track it, there's generally money left over at the end of the month. What happens is, we don't keep a check register anymore when we're paying our bills. It's all online now. Okay. And what we get is an email or a text message saying, you're getting low on your checking account. You need to move some money from your savings into your checking account because you're getting ready to overspend your checking account. But by the time we get there, all the bills have been paid, but we just keep on spending for other stuff. It could be great stuff, but it's stuff that could have waited until next month. But because the money is available, we keep spending. Okay. So here's what I'm asking you folks. Budget not to restrict yourself, but budget in order to track your spending so you don't spend beyond taking care of your normal bills for the month, including that money you spend to have some fun. Okay. Don't spend beyond that. If you don't do that, then generally you'll have some money left over. So watch this example. Let's just say we don't have a whole lot of money left over in this example. We only have about $200 left over. Okay, watch this. So if I make the first payment here on line one, $199.10, $1,000 goes to interest. On line two, if I prepay the $200.10, I save $999 in interest. Okay. So I save almost $1,000 in interest with $200. Now I want to go over what that means. If I saved $1,000 with a $200 payment, what if I have half that payment, that prepayment? What if I only have $100 to apply? Then I'm saving about $500 in interest. So, Tymo, is it still worth it if I only have $100 to save $500 in interest? Is it still worth it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have $100. I have half that. I've got 50. If I have $50, how much money will I save? So $100 saves me 500. $50 will save me half of the 500. You mean I can save with $50? I can save $250? What? What if I don't have $50? Time up. I've got $25. I got half the 50. Now I can save half the 250. $25 in this case would save me $125 in interest. Folks, if we take this thing all the way down, just keep cutting it in half, do you realize 1 penny would save me 7 cents? You don't need a lot of money to kill a lot of interest. And that's what our focus needs to be. Not how much we move the principal, but how much interest we save when we make that extra payment. Taimo, I hope that helps you. That's what we're talking about.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.